Today we're going to do a little maintenance on this Gravely zero-turn mower, and we're going to change the oil, the fuel filter, the air filter. Got a little kit come with all that kind of stuff. I'll try to link that down in the description so I can go look that up and know what I used. And it's a complete kit, looks like. Appears to have everything you need except for the oil. I had to go up to O'Reilly's and get the oil, so it looks like a complete set, so be nice and easy. I hope y'all enjoy it and learn a little bit about changing the oil on this thing. Alright, here we go. Okay, here's a little kit I ordered from Amazon. Ordered it. A day or two later it came in. I've already opened it. It was well packaged. You got the air filter here. This is the Kohler 22 horsepower 725 cc. So I had to make sure I got the right air filter. These Kohlers, I have several different air filters. So when you're looking for the right kit, make sure you check and see. Go ahead and look at your air filter, see what it looks like, so you got a good idea of what you're getting. And then we got the fuel filter here. Just a pretty cheap little air filter there. Fuel filter. And then we got the oil filter. So it's a HIPAA. Ooh. Alright. And in here, got a new shutoff. I don't know if I'll be using that or not because it has a electronic shutoff on it. So don't really need that. May stick it on there just to make things easier. And then you got your little hose clamps. Comes with the hose clamps to do it all, which is nice. And then you got your spark plug. Real nice little kit. Everything you need. Nice and convenient to have it all together. Oh, we'll get that in there, and then we'll just bought the cheap motor oil, 10W30. So just anyway, so hopefully my dog just come running up. That's supposed to be pinned up. So I'll stop here and I'll be back. Okay. Everything's pretty easy. Air filter's right here. Fuel filter's right here. Oil filter's right here. Everything's really easy to get to. And we'll get to it and get it all changed out. And I'll have this done pretty quick. Pop off cover for the air filter. That's pretty nasty. It's pretty dirty from 1 year's worth of use. So pop that off. Put it over there. Grab the new one. a little foam pre-filter. Like that circle on it. And throw it back in here. And make sure it's sealed down good. Ooh-wee. Vibration took that screw out. Oop. It's stripped out, it ain't gonna stay. I think that'll be just fine though. Ain't gonna work. Get it clean. Alright, that's one test down. Just on that fuel filter. Finally pull off. Hold it up. Doesn't leak out. Everywhere. Just like that. Okay, and we got it up and out. Let's do it off this side. And put it out. I don't know that that one's ever been changed. It's pretty nasty. Well, the outside's pretty nasty, but the inside looks pretty nasty. It's kind of hard to tell, the whole thing's yellowed. So, anyway, let's pull it off. The new one's quite a bit bigger. I don't know if that'll give us better life or not, but anyway. So, let's watch it out now. Clamp off. New clamp that on there. Make sure we get the fuel filter running in the right direction. Yeah, I know I saw on there. There's the arrow right there. Fuel's going that way. Oh, I can't even see down there. Alright. Oh, there's a little arrow mark there. In there. Right in there. Put the clamp up on it. Clamp off this side. Probably nothing wrong with these clamps, but new set came with new clamps. Might as well put them on. it all the way up on there. Clamp back in its position. And be right back. Alright. Alright, so now we've got air filter done, fuel filter done. Now it's time to change the oil. And then we can change the oil filter and be doing good. Making some progress already. Alright, here we go. Okay. Let's see if we can get this plug out. Some kind of little cover there. Look, it's a cover that would just pull off, but can't get a hold of it. Yep, just pull it right off. And then figure out how to open up the valve. Yeah, it looks like it's a 5/8 plug. Yeah, it's not turning just the plug though. Turning the whole blooming thing. Oh, we'll turn the whole thing. Get that out. Yeah, that thing don't work too well. I went and pulled this part. That takes I think 3/4, and then that's 5/8. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to seal up. It's supposed to let fluid out there. And I think you're supposed to put a little hose on that so you can drain it out. Sure that thing ain't finished draining already. Anyway, put that back in there. Next time we'll know. Put your little hose on here, slide it on, then put your, just making a mess out of that. You put your rubber hose, vinyl hose or something, and then that, put your 3/4 inch wrench there and 5/8 wrench there, open that up, and it'll drain out. So, that'll keep it from getting all over everything. Or, it's supposed to help it. Anyway, We didn't do it. I always say on my videos, this isn't how to, this is how not to, or just the struggles I went through. That was nice. That filter just come right off, and then I drop it, spill all the contents out of it all over the frame, just like you want to do. Just go ahead and look off anything we can. All right, make sure didn't leave the old gasket. We'll put the new filter on. Make sure I don't get any of this nasty stuff on my hands. Got a nice little cover there so that you're not all transferring. But just a dab of wool on there so when you spin it on there, it doesn't bind up. Put it back on there and tight, and put this nozzle back on there. Gotta figure out where you. Oh yeah, I know where the filter. Fills up there. All right. Couldn't remember. Put that little cap back on there. Little cap has gotten dry and hard. Doesn't want to go back on there. There we go. There we go. Put that back on there. Probably easier to do without the oil filter, but that would make sense to pull off your oil filter before you drain. Easier to put back on though. Now I got my hands all oily. Spin this sucker back off and give us some working room. I misspoke this. I think this was a 7/8. Yeah. 7/8 on the big part of it. 5/8 on the smaller. not a whole lot of working room. This big old wrench in there. I don't know how I would ever get it on there with the oil filter. Stubby 5/8 fits in there nice. So. All this is plastic, so can't go too tight. Gotta be careful. There you go. Just a little. Torque it down just a little bit, and you're done. Because if you do it too tight, then you break it. All right, put the filter back on. Do not cross thread it. It's what to do. When you were just on there, you know you want to go on. Alright. Okay. Well, that done. We'll get up on top and pour the oil in it. Okay, now we're ready to fill it back up with oil. And now, dipstick right here. Now, we can grab the funnel, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. Got a pretty good size hole there. Positive how much oil this thing takes. We'll check it on the low end. Another, put about half a quart in it, and then we'll check that. Halfway between low and full, so half a quart got it. Right. A little bit over full, but we haven't started it yet. No. we'll get the spark plug changed, and then we'll once we have the spark plug changed, then we'll check that fuel level once again after we've cranked it, because that fuel filter's got, or the oil filter's got to prime up. So just one last thing to do, and we'll have this whole project tidied up. Okay, now we're down here. Spark plug right inside there. Pull that cover off, turn the end off, and this one, checked it out, fits in my 5/8 spark plug socket, so hopefully one in here does too, and it appears it does. Well, doesn't appear it's running too bad. Running pretty clean. Oh, not upset with that. Probably wouldn't even change that spark plug if the kit didn't come with it. Kit with our new spark plug, and stick it right back in there. Snug it in there. First, that's my rubber boot in there. One of these I may get one of those plastic, or those magnetic ones instead of one with the rubber boot, because that sucks when it leaves it in there. Okay, well, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Start it up, check the hole again, and see how this thing goes. Pretty simple little tune-up project. And this is a Gravely Z42, I think. I'll put the model number in the description. It's got the Kohler 7000 series motor with 22 horsepower, 725 cc motor. Great little motor. We haven't really had to do much to the motor. I think we've changed the starter out a couple times. I had no issues there. Change out batteries. And just do our yearly maintenance. Pretty good mower. Yeah, not too bad to work on. All right, here we go. We'll start this sucker up and see what it does. All right, we still got it sitting up on its jack stands and cinder blocks. We ain't gonna drive the thing anywhere. All right. A little bit of choke, a little bit of throttle. Yeah, remember we did replace that fuel line, so it may take just a little bit to start it up. No worries. lot easier than I thought it would. I thought it'd take a little bit to get some fuel into that line since we had it apart, but it didn't. It's cranked right up. Pretty happy. So it sounded like it ran good. Now let's check the oil. Oil's right there at the fuel mark, full mark. So perfect. Everything's good. Get it down, get everything moved out of the way, and we'll take this back.